Hi, this is Ross from VSM. Very common request we've had coming through from our user base is to record SIP messages. The reason being is that administrators, engineers are often brought in to try and resolve a problem that's occurred in the past. So you've got internal users or external customers perhaps trying to call into your business and encountering problems with getting in. And of course those problems have occurred in the past. When you try and recreate that problem, often everything's working fine, so you're wondering what went wrong. So we thought that was actually a pretty good idea, and given the cloud computing platform and the amount of storage we have access to, it's pretty straightforward for us to start picking up and storing every SIP message that's been sent. Now, the way we've done that is through Session Manager. So I'll just show you how that's done. So jump across to the System Manager. We'll come in here into Session Manager. Under Session Manager, we'll come into the System Tools area down here. Expand that out, and you'll notice there's a SIP tracer configuration in here. So we'll choose the appropriate session manager down here, read that setting there, and it comes up with 192.168.10.188, which is the VSM appliance that's on site here. And you'll notice we've got syslog selected as the protocol. So what that's going to do is that's going to sort of dual cast every SIP message that's being sent or received, transiting through the session manager. That's going to copy that across via syslog to the VSM appliance, and that's going to compress that, encrypt it, and stick it up into the cloud. So to access that as a user or an administrator or as an engineer, you come into the service desk area here, files and folders area, and you'll notice there's a folder here called SIP Traces. So we click on SIP Traces, and here's the syslog files that have been created from the session manager. You can do this, of course, to multiple session managers, have the same IP address as a destination for these logs. They'll come in, we'll handle all that, and simply put them in here as a CSV file. So usual story, from here, if we want to download it, double click. That's going to come from the cloud computing application down onto my local workstation. And here it is here. If I click on that now, I'm going to open it up in CSV format. So that'll come up in Excel for us. So you can see there, you'll recognise all of the SIP traces. If you're familiar with the SIP protocol there, everything's stored. You can go through, and perhaps if you want to run a trace on a particular call ID, you can capture that and do a find and search. While I've used, in this example, I've used Excel using CSV format, you may also want to use something like Ultra Edit, which is another application that I use down here, which is particularly good for handling large text files and doing this type of work. So you can see there we've made an enormous amount of information available to you via the cloud computing application and the amount of storage that we have up there in the Azure cloud. Hopefully you'll find this useful to you. We have more coming when it comes to processing this data. We're going to make it easier and easier to decode and process this. So this is Ross from VSI signing off. As usual, any comments, any feedback, any ideas you may have, please send them through to support@vsi.com. Cheers.